Okay. Hello, everyone. Making sure my audio is correct. Audio seems fine. Okay. Sorry. I know I'm a little late. I had I had some things to do. My friend ZZ and I were actually making a program together for for mods and stuff for troubleshooting mods. Might be able to show it off. It's not anything like super fancy or whatever. It's nothing crazy. Um but it's just for like, if you have like a mod pack or whatever on a server or like even like client side as well, like if it crashes the game or something, it'll basically tell you like, hey, this is the mod that's causing the problem. This is the problem that it's causing. Um and yeah, and and it has some other features as well, but like that's the main thing. So yeah, like I said, it's nothing like super crazy. It's not like freaking game changing or anything like that, but it's just kind of like a convenience thing. It's nice to have for like servers and things like that. I was telling ZZ, I was like, "Oh, we should do, yeah, we could just turn it into a mod." And he was like, there's quite a few more things that you would have to do before, you could turn it into a mod, but you know." So, so yeah, that's what we were doing. It was honestly like kind of fun. Um, ZZ honestly did most of the work. He did like the majority. I did some of it, but like to be ZZ gives me more credit than I deserve. Because ZZ was like, well, if you didn't like, code like the foundation of it, like the very like, because I started coding it, and then he was like, he decided to like take a look at it. Well, I asked him if he would take a look at it, and he said sure. Um, and then he was able to like improve upon it and stuff like that. So like I did like I laid the foundation, and then he built upon it. So I still feel like he deserves way more of the credit because he did like the majority of the work. Putting it together and stuff. But yeah, so that's what I've been busy working on and everything like that. So, and hopefully, like relatively soon, we should have that server up and going. Really, I'm not sure because we're waiting on Sin's brother. We're waiting on Sin's brother to see like what he's doing and stuff like that. His Sin's brother has been like he's been through it. Like been in and out of the hospital and stuff. Like he's really been through it. So we're just kind of waiting on his brother because his brother is the one that's like setting up setting up the server and stuff like that. So okay, so I need to make an iron knife. I need to go over to some mossy cobblestone. And there's also Terra spores, which I believe I already have some. I do. And get a bunch more. Use your knife to obtain it by breaking any type of. Okay. So I have to actually like break the log, or do I just right click it? No, I have to actually break it. Okay. Okay. And then I get a choice of what sapling I want to grab, but I'm not gonna grab any. At least not yet. Uh, I still haven't added that toggle sprint. I don't think, right? Did I ever add the toggle sprint? I did. I 100% did. Where? What's it? Hold on. Maybe it's under the toggle. It's called better sprinting. Okay. So that's all that. So it's called better. So it's like better, better. What? Oh, I don't understand. Like it's in the mod pack, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, right. It's literally right at the top. I'm just blind. Okay. So yeah, now I'm always sprinting. Okay, that's so nice. Yeah, now I don't have to worry about. Oh, okay. That's lovely, actually. Sit down, you freaking parrot. Okay. Yeah, that is really nice, though. I mean, I guess carrots technically are a food, so it would make more sense. Sugarcane is not a food. Um, flowers aren't like they're not a food, but they are plants. I think that makes more sense to go in there. This is wheat can be turned into a food. I mean, technically, mushrooms can be turned into a food as well, but they're a plant. I don't know. I feel like mushrooms are more like trees than they are plants. I don't know. I'm not choosing that yet. Okay, a pyre. So I just need that root of the whatever. So this thing, and I need some of the bark that I had. Actually, the bark should go into here because, well, it's wood related. This could go into there because that's iron related. This is a mob drop, so I feel like that makes more sense to go into there. Um, coagulated blood. I have to jump into my smeltery. Are you kidding me? Don't really want to jump into the smeltery. But that's the only way of getting blood. Well, it's not the only way of getting blood. I could also put rotten flesh in there. I could do that. So so I would have to put in 16. That's quite a bit of rotten flesh. Feels a bit like too much rotten flesh for my liking. Yeah, whatever. I'll just go with the I'll just hop in. Ow. No, that's only one. I need a bunch more. I need 640. Okay. We're a little over halfway there. Which... Okay, I'm really taking the risk that it doesn't just... Okay. Phew. We're good. We're all good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. Everyone back to your homes. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nobody panic. Okay. So we have that. Now I just need the Terra Moss. There. There we go. Yeah, let's take a, take a few emeralds. Why not? More than happy to do that. Yeah, that's a sapling. Okay. Shard stone. So I need a pyre. How do you make a reinforced? Oh, you. So is reinforced better? I don't. So here's this. Um. Yeah, I have barely ever touched roots, so I like don't know anything about it. Is this upon this right that the 5 degrees is by right clicking or throwing? Once the correct area placed on the HUD, lighting the fire is the final step and will become the correct sir. An ongoing can be ended early by extinguishing by right. Research can be into tiers. Will display the requirements. Thus, research can be classified. Uh, type of details. Da, da, da. What's the point of like reinforcement? This is weak to vanilla bosses. This reinforces immune to bosses and explosions. Oh, so it just makes it immune to explosions. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, so like I guess. Oh wait, ruined obsidian. Oh. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. That is a bit more complicated than I thought it would be. I thought it was just like, oh, 8. You know. But no, of course not. Why would it be, that simple, Like it doesn't make sense for it to be that simple. Silly me. Why would I ever think anything in this game would be simple? Okay. Last bit of wild root. Wild root stew. So now we need to make more. I need to go grab some wild root. Honestly, I could probably do away with the berries. Like, now that I think about it, like, I could just get rid of the berries and just have a bunch of space. Because, like, I'm eating wild root, which is, like, just an incredible, like, such an incredible food source. Like, it literally unnecessary to even have the freaking. I'm just gonna give that to a random guy. Like it's completely unnecessary to have these. If I want more berries, there's a bunch over on the over there. So if I need berries, I can just go over there and grab some. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay. So yeah, cleared out a lot of that space. Now we have room for plenty more things. Okay. Yeah, I need to make the charred stone, which requires terra moss, which we do have more terra moss, so that's not the end of the world. What else do I need again? I need stone and I need the bark. Okay. So I just need to like smelt up some stone, or does like diorite and things like that work as well? Or does it have to be like can I hmm. Like if I smelt this, right? Does this it does count. Okay. It would make more sense for me to just smelt 3. And actually, you know what? It makes even more sense for me to do this. And then boom. Okay. I kind of forgot that we had tiny coal. Okay, so that goes onto there. Then we need to take the bark, which I don't have on me. I left it back here. So we need to take this bark. And then we need to light it on fire. So I need to make a flint and steel. I highly doubt. Yeah. Oh, who would have guessed? Yeah. Yeah. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Who would have guessed? Oh, me. I guessed. And I was right. I didn't want to be right. I really did not want to be right. Let's just put that in there. Let's put that in there as well. Um, I need the tooth. What else? And then 2 of that. And then I need, yeah. Well, I need a copper rod as well? Seriously? Is copper rod. Is there an easier way of making a copper rod? No. Okay. Not currently. Now, I have all these trophies, and I don't I don't feel like I'm winning anything. I feel like I'm just constantly getting tortured repeatedly. Like I said, like all these freaking trophies and everything, like these are all great and stuff, but I just feel like like I'm just tortured, just being tortured repeatedly because of these stupid freaking crafting recipes. They're horrible. The crafting recipes are horrible. Someone save me from this pain. And now I need to start growing industrial hemp, which I'm kind of thinking about just doing that. Ooh, that was yeah, that was a lot. I don't need carrots though. That's the thing. It's like I really don't need carrots. That's kind of why I'm thinking about just having one, big area. Like I'm thinking about just having the crops kind of be like almost separated by like what type of crop they are. Obviously, we need a lot of wheat for animal stuff, so I feel like having a lot of wheat seeds makes a lot of sense. A lot of, wheat crops. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Carrots, we really don't need that for anything other than like baby pigs, but like even then it's kind of like eh. Um so like maybe have this whole area be like, the wild root and then have like basically the rest of it be, wheat and stuff. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay. I turn all the seeds that I have into that. And we're just gonna put that in there. I'll put the wheat. Actually, the wheat I should also probably turn into. That's the thing that really bothers me is that the freaking whatever. I could turn it into. I'm not. Donuts, actually, donuts would go crazy. Donut, they stack, I assume, right? Yeah, that would actually be. Ooh. What can I even do? Like, yeah, I need like a full on crusher and stuff if I want to turn hay bales into back into wheat, which is really annoying. But it's whatever. So yeah, now we can get rid of all these stupid freaking carrots. They're so unnecessary. And then yeah, we need to find a place for the industrial hemp. Not sure where I'm gonna put it, but we'll find somewhere. I guess. Donuts are gonna be such a good food source. I mean, have you seen cops? How else do you think that they like get their work done and stuff? They're eating donuts all day. Yeah, it's freaking energy it gives them. A lot. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense, right? Right? Right, guys. You guys agree, right? I'm not crazy, I swear. Um. So this little area right here, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So we're gonna probably maybe do like this section we could have, and then I don't know. I mean, if we are getting into immersive engineering, I guess we actually do need quite a bit of immersive engineering stuff. So it's actually not a bad idea to have a lot of like immersive engineering crops and stuff. I guess it does kind of, yeah, it does make sense to do it like this. Y'all need to grow. Hurry up. I'm not paying you to just sit around and do nothing. I'm not paying you at all, actually, because you're a bunch of plants. Plants don't get paid. Why would plants get paid? Is there any world where a plant would deserves payment? Is there a world where plants would? Anyone think of an idea where like plants would deserve payment for like anything, for like anything at all? I can't really think of anything. I mean, to be fair, plants they provide us with a lot of food and things like that. So like, there definitely is somewhat of an argument to be made that plants, deserve to be paid, but you know, someone has to, farm the plants to get the food. Hmm. Hmm. These are some good, hard hitting questions. Definitely not questions being asked by a complete and utter random psycho that is a complete and utter idiot. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely. Okay. Let's put this industrial hemp down over with the other industrial hemps. Um, y'all get to growing, okay? You got some important work ahead of you. You got important job opportunities coming your way. Um, never know. You'll be big. You could be big. You could be the next corn, or the next what's a famous crop? Um, be the next uh corn. What else is like a big? I mean, lettuce. Lettuce is pretty popular. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of like actual like plants, not like or like vegetables. I mean, eggplant, aubergine is somewhat popular. Not like I'm not a big fan, but yeah. What's like a popular vegetable? Why can't I think of like a vegetable? I don't. I just say it like my brain is just not like I can't think of a vegetable, and I don't know why. Corn. Carrots. You could be the next carrots. Carrots are wildly popular. A wildly popular vegetable. I'm just realizing corn. That's not a. Is corn a vegetable? Corn is a vegetable. Corn has to be a vegetable. Corn is definitely a vegetable. I really feel like corn is a vegetable. I feel like it makes a lot of sense for corn to be a vegetable. I don't feel like it makes much sense for corn not to be a vegetable because fruit grows on trees for the most part. not all fruit, right? But like most things that you think of when you think of like a fruit, it grows on a tree, right? Like apple, mangoes, oranges, you know. But again, not everything grows on on a tree. Not every fruit grows on a tree. Watermelon, I'm pretty sure doesn't grow on a tree. Unless there are watermelon trees, I'm pretty sure no, those definitely grow on the ground. Those definitely grow on the ground. So not all fruits grow on trees. Isn't it like if the seed? I'm pretty sure it's the seed. If the seed is on the inside, it's a fruit. Or if it has like a seed in the thing, it's a fruit. Because I think corn just is the seed, right? Like the way that corn plants grow and move around, and they repopulate is from corn. It's like the corn, like the kernels, or like the corn. The corn itself is a seed. Like that's what grows the plant. There's not like a corn seed; it's just corn, right? Whereas like with like an apple, there's an apple seed, and then there's also the apple. So like an apple has apple seeds, right? So um, I assume it's I've never been like too sure about what's better. I've always just assumed that it's better to like not break this part and just leave it and then just let it grow and you can just like harvest it, like up top and stuff. That's just what I've always assumed. I could be completely wrong, but it's my best guess. Fishing net. The fishing net is a passive auto fisher. To get it work, place it above water. Oh, I need diamond fishing rod, which I can definitely make. How are you guys doing? You guys are doing well? Okay, that's good. So we're basically just waiting for this to grow. There we go. Look at that. Growing lots of hemp now. Now we're moving. Now we're really fired up. We're going. Producing a bunch of hemp. Growing the farm. Growing the hemp production. Um, emeralds don't go in there. Emeralds go in here. So we need some string, which is in here. So how exactly does this work? Neither place an inverter above it or for it to eject into or some sort of something. Then wait roughly 3 minutes to get anything good. No power required. So it just takes forever, is what I'm hearing. Got it. Got it. Okay. So we're gonna want to make a chest. Okay. And I might have multiple of these fishing nets down because I would rather not have to wait forever. Just put it above the water. So actually, it's probably like put it there, and then yeah, have that like it says above it. So like I assume that works like that. Um, does say above it, right? You need to place it above water and either place an inventory above it for it to eject items into. So yeah, it should eject items up into that chest. Okay. And now all I need to really do is make more. It's basically the mission now. Yeah, the only downside is that it does require diamonds, which, it's not like, diamonds aren't impossible to come by, but they're definitely. It's not like I have like a freaking mass quantity of diamonds that I can just spend on everything, anything and everything that I want, right? So, and yeah, I really was not lying when it said those fishing nets are really slow. Hey, would you look at that? I can upgrade them eventually, at least, and I can get some rice. Wow, how nice, how nice. Chunk for press left through F9 twice to show them if built on a chunk board. Eventually, the machine can crash your world. Ooh, that's not good at all. That's really not good. Okay, so I need to make a lot of things. Um, yeah, another one of the things being that. Okay. Oh, it's because there's nothing in here. Okay, there does actually have to be a fluid in there. Okay, got it. Okay, so I need to up. So I need to get another that. Um, more of this. So I need. How much do I need? So I need 27. So I need 2 divided by that would be roughly 4. It's you round up. It's 14. So I need 14 of that. So I actually would need to do it twice. So I need 4 eights. 8 times 160. It because it's 160 per is 1280. Um. So I just need to sit here for a little while. Yeah, I'm not sure how good a food source for this sort of thing the donuts are gonna be, but to be fair, the donuts are actually gonna be a much better food source than those wild root things. So to be fair, the wheat, yeah, wheat is actually a better food source than the wild root, simply for the fact that I can make the donuts. Once I have energy generation, then I can. Is this not doing anything? It says place it above water. And then place chess above this. Whatever. Oh my gosh, it's already grown. Wow. Yeah, the hemp is actually. I definitely do think it is a better idea to keep it so that like it just stays like mature, and you just kind of leave it, and you don't like break the bottom part. I think that is the smarter decision. So I'll get to 640, and then that will be enough to make 8 of the bloodied stone. I still need 1280. Gonna be eating quite a few of these donuts. Yeah, my blood sugar levels are gonna be really high. Not gonna be looking too hot in terms of my blood sugar. Really, really not. Is there anything else I can use the blood for? Just red sand. Okay. I just need 160 more. Okay, that was way more than I needed. But it's fine. Might as well make one more congealed blood, because I already got a little too carried away. I'll have one extra. Okay, I'm happy with this. I am perfectly okay with this. Make some more donuts. Oh yeah, I need the obsidian. Did I not? Maybe I put the obsidian back or something. I don't know. That was weird. Okay, let's put that in there. When I make flash brick, I'm gonna have the same problem where I need to make more. Play some music. Why not? Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Um, I actually can't turn it into brick. At least not yet. So that's enough clay. That'll give me enough clay brick to make what I need. And then I need the osmium. And I actually need like a decent bit of osmium. I need 14 times 4, which is 56. So I need 56 osmium ingots. And I do not have that much osmium. Oh, going mining. I need more osmium. I can never, like, I'm always missing at least something. Something is always not here. That's nickel, that's silver. Can just never. It's not like osmium isn't like the easiest thing in the world to find either. If you couldn't already tell by me not. Oh, wait, osmium. Yeah, but that's only 4. Yeah, I definitely need a decent bit more. I do have the Fulbright. Oh, there is a mine shaft above me. Oh wait, I've already explored it. I remember now. Oh wow, big cave right here. Why is there just one? Oh, okay. Different types of clay as well. I think I remember coming across clay that was like different than normal, but I don't remember. All I know is that this real my pickaxe is not doesn't have much durability left, so I need to grab some real my ore as well. I mean, to be fair, I'm not like that worried about, running out of real might because I know I do have a decent bit. I should have still over at like a stack of real might, I believe. So yeah, it's not like I'm not like running out anytime soon, but figured might as well grab a little extra when I find it because that is the resource I'm using for my pickaxe. So, and it does make it for one pretty good pickaxe. Could mine obsidian, so that's really what matters. And it does have a decent chunk of durability as well, too. It definitely is not lacking on durability. This whole thing could just like cave in. Ow! Broke my freaking legs. More osmium. Do we have? I don't remember if we. Oh, we do. I really should set home and stuff back at my base. That would be a really good idea, you know. My gosh, I feel like I'm. It's really hot in here, and I feel like I'm getting eaten up by bugs. I don't even. I don't have enough of osmium though. Like I said, I need. Well, actually, no, I do have enough because if I smelt it, I should get double, right? Yeah, I get 2 ingots. So actually, I only need 28 ore. There's a baby skeleton. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, this guy is so fast. Bro. Oh my gosh. There's nothing more annoying than a freaking baby skeleton. Genuinely. Those guys are freaking devils. Okay. I can just, like, follow the torches. Oh, more osmium. I can just, like, follow the torches back. Oh, more osmium. I can just follow the torches back to my base. Should be good. Yeah, that's coming from inside the structure. The sandstone structure. Oh, more osmium. Okay. Okay. So yeah, just need to keep following the torches wherever they lead. While also looking for osmium. Bro, I keep feeling bugs all over me, and it's driving me insane. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream soon because this is driving me bananas. It just gets so hot in here, so it's not even like I don't even think it's like bugs. I think it's just like freaking just like sweat. But it just makes my arm and the back of my neck tickle and just it's just so annoying. I'm oversharing, but it's fine. I think I'm going the right direction. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah. It's not this way. I don't think. Is it this way? It is this way. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure I went the very long way around, but eventually we made it back. I really should just set a home though. Like that's what I realistically should do. Is just set a home. So anytime that I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm done exploring, like, I can just do slash home. There we go. Okay. The thing is, I even have some more. Like I put some osmium in here, so that's another block. And so then, like, I'd have two blocks, and that's another 18. So out of the 56, we would have 35, right? So I just need 11 more. So that's literally just six more. I'll just put three more in there. Actually, one more, and then just to get to four blocks, and then that's good enough, I would say. So yeah, I could actually start doing that. While that's happening, I can switch it to clay and then start getting the ingots out because I need it to be ingots for the clay because I need it to be bricks. Switch it back to osmium for this. And basically for the rest of the time, just be doing this. Just left. Yeah, not too much left. Luckily. What are we up to? 42? We need to get to 56. Just eight more. Six more, including these two. One more block. There we go. Should be all out. 56. Huh, I didn't quite do the math for the osmium correctly. Oopsies. I think I calculated for 52 or maybe even just I think I just did it for 48. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, yeah, I'll do a yeah. No, I'm changing my mind. Since I don't really need much, I'll just do that. That saved me 7 ore that I could save for, some other thing in the future, so might as well. And then yeah, I can just turn these into ingots. More ingot forming. Okay, there we go. Do not build. Yeah. So it does say not to build on a chunk border thing. So I'm thinking if I have enough space for it, maybe put it in with the Tinkers. Maybe not. Maybe not actually. Maybe actually put it like over here. There's plenty of space over here for, stuff, whatever I want to do with it. So, might as well. This is like one of the worst biomes because it just freaking it takes forever to mine out this freaking stupid stone stuff. But it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. I don't know why an egg sound was made, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. Not on a chunk border, so it should be all good. And I'll block it up on the top. Make it kind of look like it blends in a little bit with the environment, sort of. Which is why I'm putting all of this sand down to make it look like this was like mostly like a natural. Oops, it's fine. It's the bird's fault. Come on, sit down. Okay, there we go. That's good enough, I would say. Not the great at making like terrain blend in, but good enough. Good enough. And then yeah, you come in here, and then this is where all the immersive engineering stuff will be. Oh, it actually that broke. I knew it didn't have much durability left, but it did break a little bit sooner than I thought it would. I don't think I can put this into a smelter right now. Okay. Was pretty sure I couldn't. What? Did I really not? Okay. I could have sworn I put two into this one into that one, but I guess I just spaced it off a little bit. Okay. But yeah, so now we have that. I think I'm gonna hold on to this hardened upgrade kit. Save it for a different moment in time. In the meantime, though, um, yeah, I'm gonna put dark. Okay, so we'll get that, and then That the machine could steal inside when paired with iron. Yeah. Might as well break the whole tree. It's time for the tree to come down. Oh, that really did it. Wow. I didn't realize it was gonna use up so much durability, but okay, sure, whatever, whatever works. Just put that into there. Put that. Put boom. Definitely need to repair that up a little bit though. I also put the wrong thing in there, but that's fine. Okay, how's this doing? Okay, so we have half a bucket of creosote oil so far. So now we'll need to wait until we get a full bucket of creosote oil. Then we can make um. Then we'll need to make we'll be able to make 8 treated, and then there's just a whole bunch of stuff. We'll basically want this thing to constantly be active. That's like the main thing is that you want this to like basically always be active. Um, which is that? Yeah, that does produce that, but it takes a while, if I remember correctly, to produce. I'm not sure which one is faster. I'm not sure if it's faster. Let me actually look it up. I assume it's. I think it's like 45 ticks to turn one coal into one coal coke, and then like 25 ticks to turn one log into one charcoal. So it's like technically better. Um, Let me see. I would love if it would actually freaking tell me. I wish it would tell me how long. So if after coal will produce one coal coke. Oh, so it's 45. It's 50 seconds for coal into coal coke, and it's 45 seconds. So it's like it basically takes 5 seconds more, 5 seconds longer to turn one coal into one coal coke than it does to turn one log into one charcoal. But you get double. So it's like what, like 10% fast or 10% slower to get double the reward, basically. Which normally I'd be like, oh, that's well, we should go with the more efficient option. But the thing is, it's definitely a lot easier to get wood than it is to get coal. So Might as well do it this way. Also, I assume I can turn this back into coal. Yeah. I assume there's probably tiny charcoal, right? There is. So I'm just gonna use tiny charcoal. From now on, tiny charcoal. This makes the most sense because I'm already producing that. So wow. Even for some Britannia stuff, you need a rune of gluttony. Nature's blessing? What in the everlasting? Bro. This is what I mean. This pack is insane. Like, there's so many, like, creative stuff, which is, like, it really does make the, like, I wish more packs had stuff like that, where it, like, had, like, literally end game items. Like, literally creative items. Like, quite literally the definition of end game items. Like, I wish we had more of that in packs. It just seems like so. I don't know if like the pack developers are scared to do that, but it's just like there's like very 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 few packs, especially like more modern packs, that do anything remotely close to that, and it's really unfortunate. Like it's just really disappointing to see. It really does like begin to feel like pack developers are like scared to put in like like creative like recipes, like creative item recipes. I just don't understand why though. Like why would you be scared to do something like that? Something that's like actually like really cool. I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. No sense at all. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's treated sticks. Of course it is. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna sleep soon. I really was not expecting to get into immersive engineering as well as Roots. Like that was definitely a bit of a surprise. But it's a good surprise. I do like immersive engineering a lot. I do have to say. Now, when it comes to this mod pack, it kind of makes me like it a little bit less because of all the freaking tedious things that you have to do to make things. But for the most part, for the most part, I'm on board. Where did I put the? There it is. And I put the yeah. Okay, here we go. I can even put that right there, right in front, because why not? like I said, I'm really trying to make sure that I stay on top of like when when that's going and stuff because like it's very very important that we get as much treated wood planks as we possibly can. Chair one, treated wood stairs. Use a blueprint and crafting materials to create various items. To the far right from the quick to automate the crafting of items. Oh my gosh! I need to set up glass brick. Are you kidding me? I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do that yet, but I guess good things do have to come to an end sometimes. So we need to make Invar, which requires iron and nickel. So we are going to. I don't think I've even grabbed any nickel at all. Like I've always just passed up nickel. So how much am I going to need? I'm going to need 56 nickel ingots for one. So I get three per. So I bet I get three ingots. I get three Invar ingots for every two iron and one nickel. Right? Three goes into 56 in not a perfect amount of time. It would be about 19 times. So I need 38 iron ingots. So I need 19 of this. And then I need. Wait. 30. Yeah, 38 ingots. And then I need 19 nickel. So I need 10 nickel ore. I, I believe. I could actually just put in 20. I could just put in 20 iron and have 10 nickel. And I feel like that would make the most sense. Ooh, osmium. Ooh, more osmium. Osmium is always good to have, especially because I need to replenish my supply a bit. I might want to grab some iron as well, maybe? Not sure. Ooh, more osmium. I don't think I've ever had, like, this much trouble finding nickel before. Nickel is not usually, like, a hard resource to find. And yet, for some reason, I can't seem to find it, like, anywhere. I know I haven't looked very, very much, but I know I have passed up on a lot of nickel before, so realistically, it's probably more likely that I'm just not looking in the right places. Can I smelt these? I can get gold for that. Iron. Yeah, those turn into iron. Like later on, that could be good, actually. There's even some emeralds right there. Wow. Got one nickel from this entire adventure. Like, it's so crazy. Whenever I'm looking for something, I can't find it anywhere. But whenever I'm just not looking for anything at all, I find it freaking everywhere. And then I never grab it. Because I never think I need it. I'm about to lose my mind. You know what? You guys move around so much more than freaking newer Minecraft. Oh my gosh. Like, I just can't freaking hit these guys. Whatever. Freaking one nickel. And that's all I've gotten so far. Okay, we're going just straight back down. We're just gonna look for some nickel, just kind of like try to see if we can find any just like kind of chilling around, more of this area. I feel like this area is more likely going to have nickel. There we go. There's some nickel. This is also like spawn usually around silver and lead. That's what I'm trying to kind of figure out. Cause like yeah, I've already figured out that silver and lead they usually spawn together. But like nickel, I'm not sure where exactly it's more likely to spawn at. What? What the? Okay, yeah, you guys are really annoying. What is that? Oh, is that the draconium? Is there seriously draconium right there? Wait, where are they? I thought they were below me, but I guess maybe they're above me. So yeah, that's just fully. Wow, we already have draconium. I thought draconium was end only, but maybe that's like a more up to date version, or like. Then again, I think even in like updated versions, you can still get draconium, but I think it's like really rare, which makes sense why I didn't find it. Like didn't haven't found any until just now because I think it is like supposed to be incredibly rare. Here's even some rupee. I'm finding all sorts of like pretty rare ore because rupee is also fairly rare. Definitely not as rare as the draconium, but oh great, it's also storming outside. Okay, so yeah, so I needed a bunch of nickel. I needed well, actually no, I only needed like 10 ore, right? Yeah, so I just need like literally just like I mean I have enough now actually, but do I wanna do I want to hang around for a bit longer? Maybe. Just look to see what other ores I can find. Like I didn't come here for draconium, but definitely not gonna turn it down. I was honestly just surprised to see it. Honestly, I've completely like I forgot that we even had draconic evolution. Like I fully forgot that we even had it. This pack is so fun because it fully does make you like it literally does force you into a certain play style, which it's a play style that not that's definitely not going to be for everyone. But like it's like I can understand why this mod pack specifically would be like definitely niche, right? Um, but to be fair, like if you I know like at least a few people that like would enjoy a playstyle like this where the quest line and like the crafting recipes and everything like that like literally like fully blocks you off of like certain from doing anything other than follow the quest line. Like yeah, there's a little bit of leeway. Like you can like branch off a little bit, but like really not much. Oh my gosh, these guys are so freaking annoying. There he is. Shut up. Gosh. Ooh, awesome. Okay. But yeah, like honestly, this sort of playstyle, I bet Atlo would like. Um, I'll 100% have to like suggest it to Atlo and see how he. Oh my gosh, I really just hate the sound effect that the cave dweller makes because it's so obnoxiously loud. Like it's just so obnoxiously loud for no reason. It's real like there's really no reason it's as loud as it is. But no, yeah, I think Atlo would actually like really like this mod pack. Again, oh my gosh, I thought that was like a mob or something. Uh, yeah, this mod pack definitely not for everyone. But if you like the more like grindy, like play style where you are forced to go like slow paced. Like there's not a single player that can like you could go through things a little bit faster probably if you're like an experienced player. You could definitely go through this pack faster than like, someone who's like newer or whatever, right? Um so like you could definitely get through the pack a little bit faster. Definitely get through the pack a little bit faster than I currently am going through it, right? But um but there's only like there it's fully it feels fully like it's limited. Like you fully are limited to how quickly you can go through the pack. So anyone who does like a slower pace, like more grindy, play style where you can just kind of like you literally go at your own pace. You literally go like as fast as you kind of want to go. But there's just a lot of grinding and like a lot of like freaking mining and things like that that you have to do that you cannot avoid. So like this pack here is 100% perfect for those types of people. And it's very rewarding because literally at the end you get access to creative items. Like it doesn't get much more like rewarding than that to get to end game and then have access to literally creative items. And like along the way there's like plenty of bosses and all sorts of like just mobs to fight like the early stage you can for the most part avoid like the majority of like having to deal with like the majority of mobs, like the vast majority of mobs, right? But eventually you have to like you literally have to go into like boss fights. And you have to go into like fighting, certain enemies or certain mobs. Like there's no way you just there's no way to be like a pacifist through like the whole mod pack, right? Like there's just no way. Like I mean, there might be a way. I feel like the only way is to like kill thing like you're a pacifist, but you're like you're like setting up traps or whatever for them to like die to. I could see that working out, like that working, and doing it, someone doing it like that, and like quote unquote technically being a pacifist, but But either way, mobs have to die, and you have to get the mob drops to progress through the mod pack. I don't remember what that is, so I am heading home. Hello, little parrot. I missed you, little fella. Jeez, 2.5 stacks of iron from that. Wow. How much nickel do I have? I think that's how much I need to put in, and then I'll put in one more iron. No, yeah, I do need to put in. Or no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this should work out the way that I want it to. I hope. Because it should be 40 ingots of iron, 20 ingots of nickel, and then that'll produce 60 ingots of invar. That's at least the plan. And would you look at that? 60 ingots of invar. I actually did the math correctly. Really happy I did. Yeah, the invar, like, it's gonna take a while. Might as well start doing some ingots as well. Like, because we're gonna be sat here for a little bit. Waiting on the blocks. I might be able to actually get through, like, all of the invar before. Probably not actually before two of the blocks are done, but. There should be, there should be, yeah, six. That makes sense. How's this doing? Yeah, it produced quite a bit. How much? I need. There we go. Put the rest into here, I guess. Wow, 7 buckets. That's so freaking nice. And we'll have the 60 ingots of Invar. And we need, yeah, 56 for that. And then I need, oh my gosh. Need to go get more clay because I need another 6 blocks of clay. Um, and then I need more coagulated blood. I don't know why I was like vein mining and stuff using a like a shovel when I could just be using my fist the whole time. Whatever. It's really stupid of me, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal. Is that fox trying to get the owl, or are they just chilling in the water together? I think they're just chilling in the water together. Okay, whatever. Not gonna judge. They can do whatever they feel like doing, whatever their heart's desires. They can do whatever they want. Not here to judge at all. No, no judgment-free zone right here. Yep, I basically have to wait for that to finish, and then I can hop. I can jump in there, get some more coagulated blood. I do need the. I need. I don't. I need. I need 1120 this time around. I don't need. I don't need the 1280 because I already have one of the coagulated blood still from the uh the previous when I previously was doing it. So okay, hopping in. The blood doesn't mix unless there's iron in there, right? Yeah. So we're good. So that's two. That's three. I'll wait a little bit, get some bricks going. Keep eating, trying to regain my health a bit. There, hop back in here. Would it be faster to just throw in some rotten flesh? Definitely. Is it more efficient to do it this way? Kind of, technically, sort of. Again, it's not faster to do it this way, but you know, I don't have to spend. I can hold on to the rotten flesh. I don't have to spend as much time, like killing zombies to get it. All I'm doing is just walking over. I wish you could like vein mine, right or like vein right click. So maybe I should switch this over to to wheat because like I said before, like wheat is what or like the donuts is what I'm eating. So I feel like it makes sense to switch over to my main food source for like the majority of the crops that I'm gonna right. Like yeah, I'll still have the hemp and everything because obviously I need that for immersive engineering. Like that makes sense. Um, okay. But yeah, so like the industrial hemp, obviously keep that you know, for later on, of course. That makes sense. For, or immersive engineering, not industrial revolution. Immersive engineering. Industrial revolution is a different mod. I've played that one before though. It's a fun mod, I will say. It's not in this pack. Um, but yeah, so I think you can use that for plant oil. So we could do that in the future as well. Oh, yeah, the string goes in there. Okay. So yeah, now we have all the wheat and stuff, and we can make more donuts. Not many more. The donuts definitely are like a relatively expensive food source. Definitely not like a cheap food source that you can just you know set up easily. But okay, before this gets to a point where I have to like actually spend time reading how much is here, I'm just gonna grab some out of here just for the sake of convenience. Okay, there's one more left. Wait, isn't that actually like the perfect amount that I need? Actually, it literally is the perfect amount. That's actually like hilarious. Did I like subconsciously just do that on like just you? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe like my subconscious was like, Sam, it's time. You can get out of the smeltery now. We are ready for you, Sam. We are ready. You are ready to be embraced. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just talking while I'm freaking doing this stupid process over and over and over again. Okay. So now we have that. Now I need to take that. Then I need to take this. And then I need to go here. Then I need to freaking make this. And then I go here. Then I need to go here. And then I need to do that. And I need to go to freaking. Yeah, there's so many freaking things I need to freaking do. How far back can I go? Okay, I can actually go a decent ways. Okay. So I'm thinking about having it right here. Oh no, it's on a. Okay, I'll have to move it back one more then. It does say, do not build this on a chunk border. Like it's not on the border. Like I assume it means like part of it is like on here, part of it's there. I'm a little concerned now. I'm gonna move it back one more block. Just so there's literally like no freaking way of anything going wrong. Like just literally no chance that anything bad happens. Okay, we're good. So yeah, so I need to put iron ingots and coal coke in here. So basically, I need to start producing coal coke instead of charcoal. Basically, what I need to do. Maybe I should have been doing that from the start. I don't know. Also, it's weird that it takes 50 seconds for. Actually, no, it's. Wait, hold on. It is actually more efficient to do it this way. To have the block of. That's going to take 500 seconds. Okay? 500 seconds into minutes, or no, it's 450 seconds. 450 seconds into minutes is what? That's 8 minutes? Yeah. 60 seconds per minute, 60 seconds, 400. Well, it's like 700, 7.5 minutes. So we just need to wait 7.5 minutes, and then this will be done. In the meantime, might as well. I kind of forgot about that thing right there. I fully was like, I could have sworn I had more experience. And then I heard that, and then I realized I stepped on that thing, and I was like, you know what? I forgot about you. Let me, I was like, you know what? Might as well just get rid of the rest of my experience levels. Just in case if, I die or whatever, something bad happens. Something oh so tragic were to occur. 'Tis would be a shame. Would it, would it would be a shame. Such a shame if such a thing were to occur. So yeah, that's gonna basically take forever. Um, so while we wait, use your cocoa oven to create cocoa, then uh feed it and iron ingot. Feed it and iron ingots into your blessed feed it and feed it. Then feed it and iron ingots. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I understand what it's trying to say, but that's not. A couple of pieces of steel ingots. I probably should have done this from the beginning, like had coal coke or like had it producing coal coke from the beginning. I just wasn't even planning on getting into like steel production like quite yet. I didn't like I was fully was like, oh yeah, just I'll just be able to go through like this stuff without even have to worrying about steel. But clearly, it's not quite the case. So unfortunately, um, can I at least make this? I think I can. So while I wait for that to happen, I can at least get into this. I might as well actually start growing some sugarcane too. I feel like growing some sugarcane would be a good thing. I'm gonna clear out some of this space. I definitely need to make a better matic at some point, but for now this is fine. We're gonna do something like this. This should have collected. Okay, it has collected some things. That is so incredibly slow, though. Like, that is really bad. Like, really, really bad. Oh, even the tiki texture is a little buggy. Okay. I must say, this mod pack, like I said, I really do like it. I really do like a lot of stuff about this mod pack, especially like the creative items, that sort of thing. Like, I will 100% say that this is one of the best mod packs ever. Like genuinely one of the best. It's so freaking just like nostalgic. You know, it's an older pack. It's been around for like quite a decent amount of time. This is Salt, right? Yeah, like it's been around for like quite a while. It's got a lot of like great mods in it. It doesn't feel like super overwhelming. Like the crafting recipes are absolutely absurd and crazy, but it keeps you playing for a very long time. Like it just if this pack was remade in like a more modern like Minecraft version, maybe even like keep the same recipes or relatively the same recipes and stuff like that. If you could do something similar to that, I think this pack would be. I think this pack would be like a million times better. Like I just think that it would be better if you, yeah, if you had a, if it was more up to date, just in a more modern version of Minecraft. Simply for the reason that modern versions of Minecraft are just better. Like modern versions of Minecraft are just better looking and just play better and just overall are better than older versions of Minecraft. Now, when it comes to like modding and stuff, older versions of Minecraft definitely have like not necessarily better mods, although arguably you could say that, you know, it does have some better mods, but it definitely has more mods. You know, older versions of Minecraft definitely have like more mods, but newer versions of Minecraft definitely have better versions of mods. So like you like take like any of the apotheosis for example. The newer apotheosis is like the newer the version of the Minecraft that the apotheosis is, the better it is. The better as a mod it is. Like newer versions of apotheosis are just better than older versions of apotheosis. Now, there is an argument to be made for mods like Draconic Evolution and the Thermal series. And those are just the two examples, like right off the top of my head, that I can think of. Where I will say, um, Draconic Evolution, is better in older versions. The Thermal series, better in older versions. Um, but I can't really think of any other mod packs. Like I said, just right off the top of my head, there probably are some examples. You guys will probably let me know some examples as well in the comments, or even when this becomes a video, um, or just whenever if someone does join at the end, or whatever happens. World Gen also a bit of problem. I know it's also a problem in newer versions of Minecraft as well. World Gen is not perfect, but it's just like this version, like older versions of Minecraft were more broken. Like, how does this tree just generate it like that? Like older versions of Minecraft were 100% more broken than newer versions of Minecraft. I mean, even just take like the Farlands for example. Like, it's a nostalgic thing that happened that exists in older versions of Minecraft, but it is a result of broken code, broken Minecraft code, like world generation code. Like, if the terrain was generated properly, if things were more polished, like they are now, that never would have happened. Because it does not exist in newer versions of Minecraft. Unless you want it to exist. Like, it could exist as a mob if you wanted it to exist like that. As a mod, sorry. Like, there could be a mod that, adds the Farlands as kind of like a nifty thing to like explore and like kind of like bring back the nostalgia of exploring or or like for anyone who hasn't explored the far lands or hasn't ever experienced it or whatever, it could be like a thing for them to check out and things like that. Like you could do it on purpose, but originally the far lands was not a thing done on purpose. It was done completely on accident. So yeah, like newer versions of Minecraft just simply are better. especially when it comes to like the modding. Well, again, it's like the modding community definitely. There's definitely like an argument that could be made there, but I do believe for for the majority of it that um it is better. Like newer versions of Minecraft, newer versions of mods, the majority of the majority of them are better than older versions of mods, or just even like older Minecraft versions that had mods, and like even older versions of like the same mod. It's like the majority of mods, like they're better. Like the newer versions of those same mods are better than their older version counter. Like the same thing. So like I said, definitely a couple of examples where that's not entirely true, but for the most part, it is. I kind of want to have have this conversation with like one of my friends and see like Yonk. Yonk is pretty into things like this, so I'm curious what he would have to say to something like that too. That would be interesting. See what he says about it. Why did it make so much sugar? I don't remember. I literally did not need that much sugar. I don't know why I made that much sugar. I was not paying attention to what I was doing. Whatever. Technically, wild root is the plant as well, the flower, the seed. So I guess it could technically go in there, mainly for saving space. Um, do 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 do. Yeah, why am I'm like grabbing three of everything. I don't know why I was thinking I would need three of everything. I literally only need one of everything. Petals. Okay, you know what? I'll worry about that in the future. Um, actually, no. I'll do it now. I might as well do it now. Get it over with. Well, that's still going. So I need to make a mortar pistol, so I need so I need actually 6 stone. Oh, wait, how much do I need for the pestle? I need 5, so I need 10 in total, so I actually need 12 stone. So 12 stone. Um, gosh dang it. More Terra Moss, which is just literally me going over to some mossy cobblestone and removing the moss from it. Um, and then the bark. So I need 10, so I need to do this. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't even. Oh my gosh, I can't even do this part because I still have to light it. And I forgot about that part. I completely forgot about that part. Oh, well, you know what? I might as well go harvest some wheat. I can make more donuts. because I'm a fatty. I need my donuts. I'm a police officer. I need my donuts. My donuts are very important to me. Keep my blood sugar high. You know what they say about high blood sugar? It means you're gonna die early. And I want to get away from my wife and kids. So I'm ready to die. Someone kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Get me away from my wife and kids. I'm getting so many wheat seed bags. It's actually a little concerning how many I have at this point. That's still not done. Okay, you know what? Next stream, this will be done. I'll get this going and stuff. So we'll get to get to work on making steel. And yeah. So for now, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you did, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Mean the world to me. It doesn't cost you guys anything. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. You guys all take